Strong Fitness here with the best supplements in bodybuilding.
If you are a natural bodybuilder, or not even a bodybuilder, just someone who's in the gym looking to put on some size and muscle, there are 3 supplements that I recommend. Just about everyone takes. It's not essential. You don't need to take it. But these are 3 no bullshit supplements that you can take that will actually enhance your physique if you use them the right way. Now, you're going to see a lot of people and a lot of fitness models especially advertise all these supplements and all these fat burners and this and that and all these BS supplements on Instagram, and a lot of these guys who just have what it looks like to be good physiques, but most of them are photoshopped and they're not really legit. You're going to see a lot of these guys advertise all their supplements and all these amazing fat burners, and I gained this amount of muscle in a short period of time. It's all bullshit. There's just about 3 supplements out there that I know for a fact work and that are not bullshit. Because just to be frank, like I said, a lot of these guys get paid to advertise other shitty supplement companies and a lot of their own brands that don't really work. And that's just how it is. And just because they have extremely good physiques and they advertise for these companies, a lot of people, especially a lot of new people in the gym, believe it and they buy it and they don't see any results. So there are 3 things that I believe are the best supplements to take for the best results, and not really in any essential order. Now, first thing is whey protein. Okay, it's basic. I'm not going to say it's going to make a huge difference in your physique because it's really not. But as we all know, protein is essential for building muscle and building mass. You need it in your diet if you want to grow. Now, if you can't get enough of it in your diet, that's why they're called supplements. You supplement something because you're not getting enough of something. So for your whey protein, if you can't get enough protein in your diet, maybe you work a lot of hours, or you just can't cook as much, or you're not available to as much, grilled chicken or tuna or whatever the case may be, whey protein is perfect. It's a fast-acting protein. It has a high bioavailability, which means your body can take in a lot of it compared to other proteins like steak and stuff like that. So it's very good. It's a very good protein, and again, like if you can't get enough of it from your diet, whey protein is a very good source of protein, and it's a legitimate supplement. Again, if you're not getting enough from your diet. If you are getting enough from your diet, you don't really need to take it. Just hands down, it might help a little bit, but honestly, you're better off just saving your money if you can, because some of these protein powders do get expensive, and if you can get enough of it from your diet, you don't really need it. But if you can't get enough of it from your diet, it's a very good supplement, and I recommend you use it. Number 2, creatine. There's a lot of different creatines out there. You're going to see creatine monohydrate and ethyl ester and creatine blends and a million different creatines. All right, I've taken a few different creatines, and I've taken powdered form. I've taken them in pills. For the most part, I think what's best is creatine monohydrate. It's simple. I've gotten the best results from it taking it consistently. And that is a no BS supplement. I'm not going to say it's going to make you go from night and day with your physique. It's not. Again, basically what creatine will do for you, you'll gain a little bit of water weight. So essentially when people go on, whether you decide to take the 5-gram doses a day, or you decide to creatine load, whatever works best for you. I've never tried creatine loading. I just did the 5 grams a day. You're going to gain in the first week or 2 5 to 10 pounds. People are like, oh, look at this. I gained 5-10 pounds just by taking creatine. Look at this. I'm putting on so much muscle. It's not the case. You gain a lot of water. With monohydrate, you tend to retain a good amount of water, which isn't bad. I mean, it just fills you out. You look a little bigger. But another thing that it does is there is something in your body called ATP. That stands for adenosine triphosphate. And basically what this does is this is an energy currency for your muscle, for your body in general, but in this case, we're talking about your muscle. And what happens is when you're in the gym and you're working out and going through your reps, and let's say you're doing like bicep curls, right? Each rep you do, you're using up ATP because it's an energy currency for your muscle. This is what fires off the contractions in your muscles and allows you to lift the weight. And your body only has a certain amount of adenosine triphosphate, and once it is used up, it now breaks down into adenosine diphosphate, which is a 2-phosphate molecule instead of a 3-phosphate molecule. What creatine does for you is, once the ATP is broken down into ADP, the adenosine diphosphate with the 2-phosphate molecules, it's basically rendered useless, and it cannot be used for the energy currency for the muscle anymore. And what creatine does is it now replaces the adenosine triphosphate molecule with an extra phosphate molecule, and then replenishes your ATP again. So now you're able to do a couple more reps normally than what you're able to do. So let's say you're on bench press, and normally you're able to do 225 for 10 reps. Now with the creatine, you might be able to do it for 11 to 13 reps. What this is doing basically is now you're able to force another 1 to 3 reps instead of having to do 10. You're eventually going to grow and build muscle that way because you're forcing more reps and your muscle is contracting harder with the same amount of weight. So in theory, what this basically does is this allows you to grow. Again, it's only an extra couple reps. If you're consistent with the creatine, it'll work, and it's a pretty good supplement. Like I said, I've taken it for years. I've cycled on and off of it. It's very good. I don't do it now because I'm cutting, and again, I just don't want to hold the extra water, but it's a very good supplement, and I would take it if I was bulking. So that has helped me. I've probably taken it since I was like 15 or 16, and I did, being on it consistently and taking it every day, you do see little changes, and it's a good supplement. So I got to give creatine that. It's a very good supplement, and I do recommend you take it if you haven't tried it already. Like I said, 5-gram dosages. It's not that bad, and again, it's not going to be a night and day thing. You're not going to blow up and get huge off of creatine, but it will help you. So that is a non-bullshit natural bodybuilding supplement. And the third supplement that I'm going to talk about today. This is a supplement that basically not many people have heard of, and it's a very good supplement. I've tried it myself. I've cycled on and off of it as well, and the first time I tried it was my senior year of high school when I played football over the summer, and I saw very good results from it. Again, taking it consistently. What this is, I know the camera is flipped, D-aspartic acid. That's what it's called. You can get it from a bunch of different supplement companies sell it. I used Prima Force. That's the one that I used. It's very cheap. You can get it very cheap. It's not an expensive supplement. And D-aspartic acid, basically what it is an amino acid. And there are many trials and studies that were conducted over a 12-day period that basically say it raises your testosterone anywhere between 33 and 40%. There's not much information given on these studies. They could be 65-year-old men, 7-year-old men with no testosterone, and given these things that, you know, it basically was able to give them more testosterone. Who knows? You know, I don't know if these trials were done on 18-year-olds, or again, they were done on 70-year-olds who have no testosterone in their body as it is. I don't know. But I took it for just over a month, and just over a month straight. I took it consistently every day with my breakfast. I took 3 grams. That's the recommended dosage. You shouldn't go over that. I would not recommend going over that. And I did significantly notice changes, a little bit of changes in my physique and in my strength especially. My strength did go up noticeably compared to when I was not taking it. That is a very good supplement. I would totally recommend D-aspartic acid. Again, that's something not a lot of people have heard of. And it's a non-bullshit supplement again. So the 3 things I would recommend are whey protein. Again, if you can't get enough of it in your diet, if you can't eat enough chicken breast or egg whites or whatever the case may be, creatine, creatine, you're definitely not going to be able to get enough out of your diet. So if you want to take that, you definitely can't get enough of it. Creatine basically is something that you get from a lot of red meat and fish. But the amount of red meat and fish you'd have to eat to get 5 grams of creatine is unreal, and it would cause a lot of complications with cholesterol and diabetes. And you would, to get 5 grams of creatine, basically you would have to eat a disgusting amount of meat. That wouldn't even be worth it. So the creatine I would definitely recommend supplementing with, because you have to. It's not like a whey protein that you can get enough of it out of your diet. And the third thing is the D-aspartic acid if you want to try it. Again, there are studies conducted that were done over a 12-day period that raised most men's testosterone by 33%, which, again, not many details are on this and what age groups were done, were studied. But, again, I found it to be a very helpful supplement. And that's just about it, guys. Like I said, 3 non-bullshit supplements. All 3 of those work, and they are very effective. And they're not any of these magic fat burner pills or any of these glutamine pills or whatever. None of that shit works, okay? Most of that is a waste of your money, all right, just to be frank. But those are 3 supplements that I definitely think are worth the money if, again, you can't get enough of it out of your diet. So, I don't know. If you got any comments, you guys have used D-aspartic acid, or you've used creatine and you've had, different opinions on it, just write down the comments below. Comment, tell me what you think. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share it around. I know there's some people that probably never heard of this supplement and want to give it a try. So, again, if you could just share the video around, that'd be great, guys. I'm going to be doing a training video soon. I'm going to try to hit an arm day and show you guys a typical high volume arm day for me. So, again, if you enjoyed the video, just give it a like, share it around, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for tuning in.